Dorcas was telling me all about being the youngest of 7 girls and complaining to me all day long about how being the youngest was not fun. And she was shoved aside, the lost child, and told all the time the same thing. And I told her, "You're just a spoiled brat baby." And then she asked me, what did she get? And then I said, well, I don't really know. I wasn't around. But I know you got anything you wanted, probably from Mom and Dad, being the spoiled brat baby. And then I remember you complaining all day long today that whenever you'd ask to go somewhere with the older kids, our mom would say to her, "You're too young to go." And I thought, well, tough shitsky, if you're too young, that's too bad. That's not our fault. But then Dorcas complained that nobody gave her a flying cow crapper about her. And I said, who cares, as long as I got to go. And Dorcas said whenever they went to Cousin Patsy's house, she couldn't stay because she's too young. And she went to bed too, and that's not my fault either. No one tried to help her though, and who cares? She's just a spoiled brat baby. You get my gist? So then Dorcas complained again. She said, when they would go with Aunt Peg, when she flew in, boy, her arms must have got tired. When Aunt Peg flew in from California, and she'd say, can I go? Dorcas complained because she'd say, I want to go bowling too. And my mom would say to her, you're too young. You can't go yet. Then the next year and the next year, the same thing she said. Dorcas said, Mom would say, you're too young. You're too young. And then I said, well, tough shitsky, you're too young. That's not my fault either. Oh, but then Dorcas complained and said nobody had any compassion or understanding or gave her any emotional support. Excuse me. So what do you think? I think Dorcas is a spoiled brat baby. And I tell her, just don't talk about it. I'm sick of hearing about it. That you think you're the scapegoat. And then Dorcas started complaining again when I told her, just don't talk about it. When's she gonna get the picture? I have no idea. She drives me wacko. So she said, then she got older and she turned 16. Sweet 16, sweet 16. And then when an acre of land was offered from Pap's farm, she was just told this: you're too young! Ha! And I laugh about that because what happened? She was too young. No explanation or reason, just tell her, you're too young. How would you feel, is what Dorcas said, if you're always told, you're too young. You're too young. You're too young. Oh, and then when she got old enough, there was nothing left for her. So she said to me again, Dorcas said, what do I have from this family that I'm the spoiled brat baby? And I said, you have our love. Oh, we love you. You know we love you. We love you. We love you. Know how many times we tell you over and over. And then Dorcas says, well, I was the messenger that got shot, and I'm the one that Mom took it out on. when I put scripture on the bed. But I say tough Chitsky again. Who cares? I was too busy to give her flying cow patty about your childhood, Dorcas. So just don't talk about it. Did you hear me say that? Just don't talk about it. And then Dorcas said, oh, well, I get no emotional support. Wah, 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 wah. And Dorcas said, all I want you to say is it's true that this stuff happened. And there's no way in Hades that I'm going to say that to her. No way. I'm just going to dance around being happy that I have what I need and I got what I needed. I spent money on that land and on the farm. So it's mine, 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 mine. And who gives a flying cow patty turd about her? Whoopie-ding-doo. She is a spoiled brat baby. And I'm sorry if she feels that way. And I'm sorry that I don't believe her that anybody would be so cruel and narcissistic covertly. Oh, she likes to use that word, covert narcissist. And I'm sick of it. And I'm going to tell her again, just don't talk about it. Now I'm going to dance and have a fun time because she is crazy. You get it? And she's just too young. I wish she would have knew the nice daddy I had when I was little. And she's now the youngest, and she has a good 10 or 15, 20 years left. Now she has it made again in the shade. I don't even know how many times she went to the emergency room with chest pains. And you know what? Or her stomach hurting and getting a oscopy, whatever it's called. It wasn't our fault. No way, we didn't do nothing to her. We never do nothing wrong because we do everything right. And she is just crazy. Spoiled brat baby. I don't know what she got though, but she's a spoiled brat baby who was so jealous when 4 grandchildren moved in at the same time in a 2-bedroom house. How could she be jealous? And jealous, she just wants what we have. She is crazy. And I'm sick of hearing it, so I'm going to tell her again when she starts up with it. Just don't talk about it. And like I said, she has 20 good years left, and we're dying off like mosquitoes after a hot sunny day in the summer. She falls in a bucket of crap and comes out smelling like a rose. She has no troubles, but her little troubles are nothing compared to what's going on in the rest of the world. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to tell Dorcas to just don't talk about it. Just don't talk about it.